Hi, it's Heather from Loving Our Age. And you know what? In addition to my fashion and my beauty videos, I thought I'd do something a little bit different every once in a while. And the different kind of videos to help you to kind of get to know me a little bit better. So we're going to start with this one. How would you like to take a tour of my small, cozy, downsized home? Well, we bought it a little over a year ago and it really needed some updating. So we're going to show you some before, some after photos. I'm also going to show you some of my favorite things. So I really can't wait to get started with you. And by the way, stay until the end of the video where I'm going to show you, it's really kind of an oasis that we built. It's a retro oasis in the back of our garage. All right, so let's get started. But first of all, I want to tell you that our family home that we had, it was 5 bedrooms, and it was great because we had 4 kids, but it had, several washrooms. It had 3 fireplaces. It had an in-ground pool, a sauna, a hot tub, all kinds of those things. But you know what? We decided we just didn't need it anymore. The question was, after the kids had grown and left the nest, did we really need all this maintenance, all this size of home? We were also in the suburbs and we thought to ourselves, why not move closer to the city? Why not get near those restaurants and entertainment? And so the search was on. Now I gotta tell you, we did kind of make a mistake with the first house that we got. It was a 2-story, lots of steps, no yard. And so we started a little over 2 years ago hunting for that perfect home, something that checked all the boxes. And here it is. Now you're probably saying, what? And with first impressions, I'd agree, but this home is detached. This is the before picture, by the way, with a large backyard and in a major global city. All right, so let's take a look at a whole bunch of before pictures of different rooms, the outside, the backyard before we moved in, and then let's compare them to the updates that we did to make this home ours. And you know what? We did it on a bit of a budget. First, that exterior. Let's look at it again. And with a little presto changeo, we planted a few flowers, painted the porch, and added a little paint to make a welcoming red door. We bought the smallest home on a fabulous street, and you can see a monster home right beside us. But bigger isn't necessarily better at this stage of our lives. And we love the fact of a 1-story home with no stairs inside as we age, and the fact that we're minutes from a beach. Take a look at what's just down the road. Now let's open the red door and see what we saw when we first saw this house. A lovely 95-year-old woman was here, and her husband actually built this home in 1935. It was very important that we didn't demolish it and turn it into a monster home, which we promised we wouldn't. And this is what the front room looks like now. It's so cozy with a faux fireplace, which we intend to replace with a real one at a future date. I love the 2 high back chairs, and I usually have my diffuser on with kind of baking scents of essential oils to greet our visitors. There are 2 bedrooms over here. One has one of those barn doors, a 4-piece washroom, and this other bedroom we use as an office. Now let's look at the before kitchen. It was dark and uninviting, and did you notice there was no range hood or exhaust fan over top of the oven? Now we simply updated the kitchen with a little paint, a small butcher block table, for sitting and preparing meals, plus an area to hold our microwave and our coffee and espresso making area. And of course, we added a new exhaust fan. Now, obviously, we're not finished with the kitchen, but we have a bit of a dilemma that maybe you could help us out with. You see this wall? Well, we're wondering, should we knock it out and make it more open concept, you know, from the living room to the kitchen? I'd love to know what you think and put it in the comments. All right, let's move on to the back of the house. Let's take a look. Now, there's a handy side entrance here, but also behind this door, there was a third very pink bedroom with a well-used white carpet. Now, sometimes you have to be a visionary with a home like this, and I envisioned a family room with a walkout to a deck, and here it is. The floors were replaced with a vinyl wood look, which will stand up to high traffic from the deck. We have a Lazy Boy sofa and 2 Lazy Boy leather chairs, and of course our big Sony TV and another faux fireplace for ambiance, and also it helps to keep us warmer in the cold weather. Now let's walk out through the new sliding glass doors that replace the window in the bedroom to our new deck. And here's what the back of the house looked like before. The glass fencing gives us a beautiful view of our canopy of trees as we listen to the birds that welcome us for our morning coffee. We have a simple dining area where we can quickly put up a screen, here it is, to keep the bugs out. The lounging area is fabulous for relaxing or entertaining friends and family. There's also a lower patio area with one of those propane-powered fireplaces. And how about this small pool we bought from Amazon for less than $400? And it also has a filter. It's so refreshing on those hot days. We also have a kind of lounging area. After the swim, we can lounge around here, and we can also enjoy a meal from Bill's charcoal barbecue area. And by the way, he prefers the charcoal barbecuing. And by the way, if you're interested in some of my favorite things that I have around the house, just go to amazon.com/shop/awesomeover50 and just scroll down to the home section, or also the kitchen section, where I'm going to have a similar espresso machine. I'm going to have that diffuser, you know, with the essential oils in it. I'm even going to have the netting for the umbrella. That's just a great thing to keep the bugs out. And even the pool. And oh, by the way, you can also find links for those underneath the video description and also in the comments. Now, I'd be remiss if I didn't show you the basement, but don't forget to stay until the end of this video where I'm going to show you that back of the garage, little retro oasis, and also I'll have an inspirational message for you. So in the basement, here's how it looked before. And now with a little paint and updating, we have a mini entertainment area with a pool table. This is a fun area for family and friends. And way back there, there's another bedroom and a walk-in closet area for all my fashions that I usually model on this channel. There's also a washroom and a shower, plus a huge storage and furnace area. And now for the garage. Now, we did keep the front of the garage, you know, and right behind there's about, I would say about 6 to 8 feet of storage area. And of course the automatic garage door opener, it all works. But let's take a look at the back. Now, in the back, we made a cozy retro cabin. Come on inside. This is the window we removed from the pink bedroom to make way for the sliding glass doors. We added electrical, lighting, and even air conditioning to make it homey. We had some old comic books, dinky toys, and other retro things. And this is a fun place to play games, read a book, or just get away for a little rest and relaxation. The view makes me feel like I'm 100 miles away from the city, and it really has a cozy cabin feel. And now, as I always do with all of my videos, I'm going to have a little inspirational message for you. And you know what? we're creatures of habit, right? And a lot of times, there's those memories when we're in our family home, and it's a large home, but we've got the memories, right? After all, it's the home that we raised our children in. But I think it's time for a lot of us to really take charge and take a look at what we have. Do we have a home that now is really costing us a lot in maintenance? It's way too big. We're spending all the time cleaning it. And should we do something like what we did? We're really, really happy here and pare down. In this smaller home, we still have a lot of fun. We've got lots of little entertainment areas like I showed you. And because we don't have all the maintenance, we don't have all the work, we don't have all the cleaning, we can enjoy our time beside our little pool or in our little pool. We can enjoy our yard, we can sit on the deck, and isn't that something that's kind of important in our later years? For every chapter of our lives, change can be good, and I really wanted to share our downsized kind of lifestyle with you. And you know what? I don't miss all the stuff that was in the family home. This to me is just a simpler life, and I don't mind being in the smallest home on the block. But to me, this lifestyle is just another way to be loving our age.